Diesel Electric Services Eagles today. Should be strong enough to defeat the Wolverines, but let's have a look at KB Nkona as a very versatile asset to the team, often used in the playmaker role. He's a very good in support and has picked up his speed in the last few seasons, which has been utilised to great effect with the fast breaks. And the Pretoria Wolverines a bit thin on the ground today, but still strong enough. And we're looking at Sifiso Gama. He's a four-pointer and is a true impact player and is fondly known as the Beast. He represented the national team in Morocco in 2016, 2017 and boasts 10 caps for the national side. He was the MVP in his last outing with the Wolverines.
The men in charge of today's proceedings: on the right, it's Adam Maroki. On the left, Tony Graffito. And the man in the middle is Charles Foster. With me in commentary is Kevin Smith. Ball to Mahotsi. And there are the first 2 points of this first semi-final, courtesy of Jack Mahotsi.
Simpiwe Mtambo pick up another 2-pointer for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
Overlap on the right-hand side, back to Jack Mahotsi, and Mahotzi's got all the time to take those 2 points. KB Nkona, playmaker for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, setting himself up and then deciding against it, and another great basket, well worked by the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
Yeah, courtesy of Jack Mahotsi.
And just in time, Faniko receives that ball over the line, but he needs some help. He's got to offload. And all the time the clock is ticking. And there's the first basket for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Sifiso Gama doing what he does best.
Nyoke look even more bemused, but the shot has been taken by Jack Mahotsi. Nyoke at the back takes a very, very good rebound, and here comes KB Nkona back to Nyoke. Nyoke needs to put these away to get that confidence and does exactly that. So they've got a little bit of time. The Wolverines. Here's Mulder again. He's being watched very carefully. Willie Mulder putting up the shot, and how about that?
Yeah, the key just opened up for Willie Mulder, and he took advantage of that.
Mahotsi with an ambitious shot, not dropping. KB Nkona. Nyoke. That's 2 points. That's how the tall man should be shooting. The Eagles can employ when they need to. Mahotsi still on Vaniko. Great pass over and 2 points. Well, a well-worked basket considering the defense from the opposition. This is KB Nkona. Back to Daniel Nyoke. Nyoke a lot closer, and there are the 2 points. 9 seconds to go in this first quarter. Very well read by Mahotsi. And this time, we'll take those 2 points for Mtambo. Just holding onto the ball, pushing his way through a couple of the Eagles players. What a wonderful shot.
Yeah, excellent basket there from Dlamini. Did it all by himself from the halfway line for the Wolverines.
Jack Mahotsi, opportunity for a set shot. Well, very lucky. Had a little bit of top spin. Looked like he had shot short, but bounced up, and they'll take those points any way they can get them. Nyoke. This should be 2 points from KB Nkona. He's got all the time in the world, and he's a very good exponent of the layup. 2 points indeed. Only 2 fouls from the Wolverines to the 1 by the opposition, the Eagles.
Yeah, this has been a nice clean game.
Finally, Retief does pull back the basket. Faniko is being watched by KB Nkona. Nkona just giving the big man no space. Wow.
Yeah, Wiseman Lamini took his time over that shot. The Eagles doing the right thing, just opening it up and getting the basket open and planning the attack again. Daniel Nyuki.
That's how you play.
Two-pointer.
That's exactly how you play basketball. And of course, that big final to come live on the 26th of October. Wow, that one just snuck in. And Wolverines, 2 more points to the good, courtesy of Jaco Finiko. Sets it up to Makotsi in the center of the key, and Makotsi making no mistake. Immediate response.
Yeah, Makotsi does it so well with his chair control, even when he's in a tight position under the basket.
Well picked up by KB in corner. How about that for some smart play, resulting in a very good basket by Jack Makotsi. What an outing, number 9, for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles is having. And Freddie Ganyapu, this will be interesting, Kevin. He prefers to be a first fiver, Ganyapu. Often battles to get into the game when he comes on at a late stage. No mistake on the second. So it's a 20-point difference now.
It certainly is. Only because you're preventing the team from scoring. So it sends you off on attack.
Retief in corner. Ganyapu, can he finish off a very slick set of moves? And yes, he can. And that was a fabulous basket from Freddie Ganyapu. He's got his name on the score sheet, and that'll do him the world of good. And here he is again. Kotsi, right-hand side of the key, pushes it over. Ganyapu, easy as you like. Playing very relaxed basketball.
Yeah, Ganyapu got himself very well under the key. At half-time, the Eagles are running away with it a bit, but look at their percentage shooting average on the 2-pointers for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. 50%. They'll be very happy with that. The Wolverines under a lot of pressure. They're only shooting at a 33%. And the turnovers a big problem for the Wolverines. They're feeding the Eagles the ball. 12 for them, and that's not great.
Both quarters have been very much in favor of the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. KB in corner, great pass over to Ganyapu, and Ganyapu finishing off an excellent pass.
Yeah, under a lot of pressure was Freddie Ganyapu, but equal to the task.
A big overlap here for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, and KB in corner is allowed to go in all on his own. Takes the 2 points, no pressure at all.
Yeah, the Wolverines players just turned away from him, so he had a free run at the basket.
Jaco Finiko with a hook shot, and it found its destination. He'll take those points. It doesn't really matter how they come. The Wolverines desperate for points, and here's an opportunity. Should be 2 points for the Wolverines. Easy as you like.
Yeah, it's Wiseman Lamini.
As we alluded to earlier, Kevin, a very low fouling game, 3 and 2.
I beg your pardon, a foul was called on Tambo, but Wiseman Lamini picking up the 2-pointer for the Wolverines.
Corner's looking for options, finds the number 12 in the key. Good rebound picked up, and that was a very good basket by Ganyapu because he was sitting virtually under the basket.
Yep.
Steady game Ganyapu's having since he's been on the court. And that was also a very good play. Well read by KB in corner, just feeding that ball through, and Christian Badenhorst finishing off an excellent move. Very slick play. How about that for a little flick through? Not sure that was where it was destined for, but you know what? Basket counts. Ganyapu. Freddie Ganyapu making a very solid call to say I should be in the first 5 for that final. Jaco Finiko just had all the time in the world. Nobody came to him.
Yeah, Ganyafu was marking him, but got his chair hooked in his mate's chair, so he couldn't go.
And the first and second quarters definitely belonged to the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
Paul Mahorna will have 2 free shots and possession from the halfway line. Just hope this doesn't generate into a bad game. Anyway, Paul Mahorna's having fun.
Welcome to the court. And it's the Wolverines. And if ever there was an opportunity for the Wolverines to plough their way back into the game, this is it. And they're certainly not making much hay while the sun is shining. They do take those 2 points, though, courtesy of Sifiso Gama. It's the final quarter of the semi-final clash underway. And as suspected, the Diesel Electric Services Eagles have made those changes. Want to pick up the pace and really capitalize. But the first blood does go to the Wolverines number 7, Jaco van Niekerk. 5 from 10, shooting at 50%, and bearing in mind some of the pressure, that's not too bad. KB in corner, off to Marcus Retief, back to in corner. In corner just popping it in, and how well was he? Didn't really have much of an angle to work with. Dlamini pivots. Ball goes loose. For the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, Mahorna choosing not to shoot, nor did Mahotsi. And how about that? Just flicked over to the little number 10, who makes no mistakes on the layups. KB in corner. Retief to Jack Mahotsi. Mahotsi looking for the shot. Why not?
3-pointer.
And what we see there from Mahotsi is just so well composed, thinks about it, focuses, gets that line through the wrist and the elbow, wonderful air, and bang. Tony Smith picking up a really good rebound, managing to keep the Wolverines on the attack, and Gama was there to finish off the move.
Yeah, very good work there from Donnie Smith. Feeding off to Gama to score the 2-pointer.
We've got to raise the level of the shooting, and it's worked. Seemingly worked, but there's still 11 points that are needed by the Wolverines.
Yeah, Wiseman Dlamini just fouling Jack Mahotsi on the shot there, so Mahotsi will have 2 free shots, and Mahotsi was happy with that call.
So at this point in time, it looks very safe to say that it'll be the Diesel Electric Services Eagles that will make their way into the final. So that'll be live on the 26th of October. The likelihood is they'll be playing the Koloskar Lions, but the Suns and the Lions are yet to meet. And on form, one would think that that Lions side are the main contenders.
Daniel Newby using his height well right under the basket.
Diesel Electric Services Eagles harvested 3 points. Just put the ball in, clock starts now. So they'll have all the time in the world to set the play. Will the Diesel Electric Services Eagles? Marcus Retief, he'd love to sink one of those long flat shots. But the tall man can do it too. He can just plop them down from the center of the key. Daniel Newke still trying to make a mark in this game. They haven't been able to change anything on the scoreline. And look at this for a steal from Mahotsi. And he's taken that steal and capitalized. Great basket from Jack Mahotsi. And in fact, Mahotsi has just been made your MVP. Here is that man-on-man defense again. Very hard to penetrate. Shot has to go up. Well, good rebound taken and good basket scored by van Niekerk. Great follow-up. The Wolverines, it is them in this first semi-final. Jaco van Niekerk. And to be very fair, van Niekerk has had an outstanding game for the Wolverines. A lot of bunching on the right-hand side of the court, which we haven't seen in this game. Van Niekerk doing some excellent work for the Wolverines. Newke with a long shot, and bingo, there. That's how you get that bonus point. That's how you get to 65 and over.
The Diesel Electric Services Eagles deserved winners here. Their shooting averages on the 2-pointers has dropped over 50% at halftime, 43% now. But Turnovers on the Wolverine side, 17. That was a bad problem for them, and also a lot of steals on the Eagle side, which converted to points. The game leaders, Jakob Honeykerk scoring the points for the Wolverines. But just looking at Makgotsi, the man of the match, he was the top point scorer, but also doing a lot of work off the ball. And Daniel Nyoke using his height well and assisting on the Diesel Electric Services Eagles side.
A fantastic performance then by the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, and they are the first team into the finals of the Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series for 2019. What a performance though from the MVP, most valuable player, Jack Makgotsi. Jack, congratulations again. Tell us about that game. Interesting, pensive.
Yeah, it was an interesting game, and the thing is we really wanted to go into the finals, so we had to keep the focus and play hard and play smart. So at least it paid off at the end of the day. The game plan paid off as well, because we started with man to man, and it worked for us.
Now that defense that the Eagles showed today is something you've shown over the years, and when you really apply that man-on-man press, it's very, very effective, and certainly did the business.
Yes, it does, because you get some steals. At least you force them to do turnovers, and then with that we kill them.
Jack, you've been the man of the match on a couple of occasions. If you've got one message for youngsters out there, what would that message be?
Focus and never give up.
Fabulous message. Well, congratulations. I can tell you there are some really good items in this bag. Enjoy them, and good luck in the final.
Thank you. It's about time.